Hey folks, this is Antoine Wright with the Mobile Ministry Magazine November Videocast podcast. I am currently sitting in the office at one of the local YMCA branches where I also get a little bit of work in, some part-time work in, which is really interesting. You know, the YMCA, part of the mission of the YMCA is to really infuse local communities with the gospel lived, not just preached but lived. And so I've been having a really decent time over the last year working with these guys, and not necessarily doing technology work, doing people-facing work. But right now I have a little bit of time to sit down and collect some thoughts for Mobile Ministry Magazine. You know, latest, we've seen the iPad Air introduced. Google's introduced a new Nexus 5 handset. They've actually released a slightly refreshed version of their Nexus 7 tablet. We've seen, from just an experience in, video really jump as one of the main motivators or primary motivators for what's happening in this space. And I think it's good, to a degree that video is working, but we can't lose text and text-like items. One of the products that I've been privileged to see over the last few weeks is called iPrayer, which is maybe on the site a little bit after this goes up, or before this goes up. But iPrayer is an application that's really a mobile prayer community. But the really neat thing that catches my eye about it is that iPrayer uses, or at least iPrayer has, a very simple but direct interface, and the icons are very clear and clean as to what things mean, and there are very few applications that act like that. Now, I am a bit late in getting this up. I'm into the second week of November when recording this, and so one of the challenges is making sure that the things talked about today are things that are going to make sense once this goes up in maybe a week or two. One of the things that's going to go and make sense, besides scores of new devices. I was just reading a really neat article. I think it was at Wired magazine, or it was at UX magazine, and they were talking about the user experience, the user interface in the Tesla electric car. Tesla, as you might know or might not know, they're an all-electric car company. They've come out with a few new cars, and the latest one is the Tesla Model S, which I got the privilege to see again on the road driving this past weekend. But the Tesla Model X is not just innovative because it's an electric car, and not because they're trying to push an electric infrastructure behind that, but just the little steps that are taken in the car to think about designing a car differently. And I think when it comes to mobile and mobile ministry, we kind of have to do that same approach. We don't want to just think about mobile as just, okay, we did this with paper, now we do this in our hand. But like Tesla did, is they decided to redo the user interface of just the simple controls. It's a 12-inch screen and a 17-inch screen, and now they can update the user interface. They can actually update the controls that you use to, spin your climate controls or change your radio stations. They can display mapping information. They can add some artificial intelligence in there for the screen to show things that are relevant to you when you need. But those are things that cars don't do. And so we can think in the same way when it comes to mobile and designing products that take advantage of the mobile spaces that we envelop. I think iPrayer takes advantage of that. I really still like Bible Blow. I really have to start using mobile devices that can take those two pieces of software besides my iPad. But I do think that those are ways that we need to think forward in terms of mobile technology and mobile ministry. Stay tuned to Mobile Ministry Magazine. We'll be doing a wrap-up in the next month to the posts for this year, to the videos from this year, and you may just find, that Mobile Ministry Magazine is right on time with a lot of our postulations here. A lot of things that we put out there. If you've been enjoying these videos and you would like to see more of these, get in touch with us. Let us know that this is something that you'd like to see more of. We decided to take a chance this year and do video more intentionally in content. So let us know. You can either hit us up, mobileministrymagazine.com, You can hit us up on YouTube/Mobile Ministry Magazine, or you can get us at Twitter, Mobile Men, M-I-N-M-A-G, Mobile Men Mag is our Twitter handle. Or look at hashtag #MobMen. A lot of really neat content comes from that end, and we'd be happy to connect with you. If you have some local engagements that you're looking at, get in touch with us as well, because you never know. Mobile ministry is not just a global thing, but it's also local, it's also regional. So thanks for your time, and looking forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Peace.